Many of you probably cringe when I mention water in Sonic for a good reason. Segments of water in Sonic just never felt good because it tremendously slows down Sonic, which is kind of the main purpose of playing a Sonic game. But I don't think the water segments are all that bad because the Sega team designed water levels in Sonic via a very unique lens: negative reinforcement. In Sonic games, the objective for nearly every level is to move through the courses as fast and as flashy as possible. The classical games in particular throughout the years have awarded players for moving swiftly with a very clever 3-tier system. The highest route Sonic can use to stay on course will denote as A. The middle course running through the middle will denote as B. Finally, the lowest route at these courses will denote as C. A, the highest route, is the quickest yet hardest to stay on. B, the middle route, is a bit slower and more forgiving to use than A. And C, the absolute bottom route, is the slowest route and typically where bodies of water are found. It's here in C where water slows down Sonic's speed tremendously and makes his jump much more floaty. However, Sega was very wise in adding a new mechanic to these water sections, and that was a timer and lack of oxygen. The infamous timer that carries that really foreboding tune in the Sonic games creates a sense of dread anxiety. We all know it. The moment you hear it, you just feel like goosebumps and a feeling of just urgency to escape the water. If the players don't come for air, Sonic obviously drowns as the music comes to a crescendo and the timer counts down to 0. Sega here is using the water as a negative reinforcement tool. Instead of leaning into the shitty water system and inventing a new way to navigate the water like in Mario or Zelda, Sonic makes the players' lives a living hell in these segments. The stress from this experience motivates players to stay on high paths and try to master these courses, aiming for that high adrenaline rush Sega was aiming to instill in their gameplay. It's a very smart use of water as a deterrent and not a bonus. In later years, games like Sonic Generations would even award the player an achievement if Chemical Plant Zone was cleared without even touching water. Also, I know there's items in Sonic that allow Sonic to breathe underwater and allow him to get hit without, losing his rings. But still, regardless, I think that stress and feeling of vulnerability is still there even with those items.